Welcome back, everybody. Time for some Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, and I haven't done anything like this for a while. This isn't quite a meme ship, but it's going to be kind of ridiculous. I'm going to take out one German battleship at 20,000 meters and take on 10 American battleships and see if it's possible to build a tank of a ship that is so hard to sink that it can survive long enough to sink 10 American battleships. Let's get into the design. So for the purposes of this, I want to first, I think I actually want to unlock all the hulls to give myself the maximum flexibility. I want to build just a huge ship that has no speed, so he's going to be able to hit me pretty easily. But I want to put all of my weight, how much weight? Yeah, I mean, I want to put every bit of weight that I can into protection on this thing. I am going to go with the best engines possible just because of the repair benefits that they give me. We're going to go with the Krupp 4 armor. We're going to max out our barbettes. We're taking on 1940 battleships, so anti-torpedo is not a concern. I think we're going to go with Citadel 5, which is the all-or-nothing scheme. Anti-flood 3. We're just maxing out all protections on this thing. Yeah, we'll go with super heavy, even though there's a chance of flash fire in doing that. Torpedoes. Yeah, we'll do some torpedoes. I'm not going to increase the number of torpedoes, though. High TNT. Best of everything here. I think I want oxygen torpedoes, 24-inch. Long range accuracy is unnecessary. We're going to go with the C, C5 rangefinder. We do want radar. Okay, so that's all of that. Now let's start building this thing. Again, no movement really to speak of at all. So we'll put the one funnel that we're required to have. Now we start gunning this thing. So centerline guns, 18-inch Mark IIIs for sure. Now beyond that, that's hardly all we're going to do. We're only facing battleships, so secondaries are kind of a moot point. They're kind of a waste in this case. So how about some side guns, maybe some, I don't know, 15s, dual 15s? Is that possible to squeeze those on here? Yeah, we can squeeze a few on. Not many. Honestly, you know what I really need here is, instead of going with the 130, I'm going to have to redo. I haven't really built that much yet, so we need to go with the 125,000 ton battleship that allows the pagoda tower, because that gives us a bunch more space for guns. So now I've got to redo all of this. Okay, we've got everything back to where it was before. Now obviously we have to have one funnel, but a small one will do just fine. We do need a secondary tower as well. We're going to go with this one just because it takes up the least amount of space. Barbettes. Give me huge ones. Here. And here. I'll throw some 18s on this thing. So that'll give us 12 18s. Now beyond that, we're going to want torpedo launchers, but we're also going to want some smaller mains. How about some 16s, some dual 16s? I'm actually going to do those as side, I think. I'm just looking at my weight right now. Okay. Okay, so that's max on those. I wish I could throw another barbette here in the center, but I know that's not really possible. What I can do, though, is put a centerline 16 there. Oh, man. All right, we'll just go back to what we had because it doesn't really change things a lot to do it in a different way. I don't think we've really got room for anything else as far as main guns go, so the rest of this is going to be with torpedo launchers. We'll start with our underwater tubes. I'm not going to be doing much maneuvering on this thing at all. Give me some 5-deck tubes. I'm going to go all the way up front with some of those. Somewhere in the middle. I don't want to block any of my guns from being able to fire properly. A couple in the rear. And we're going to go to some 3s. Maybe. Maybe not. And some singles as well. I'll even throw some back behind the others. Alright, that may be about all we're going to be able to get out there. Let's go ahead and increase the number of torpedoes that we have. I think that's about all we're going to be able to do with all of that. Now, with what we have left, it goes to the weight. Now, I'm a little concerned about how much weight I have available. I might actually cut some of these 16-inch guns out to give myself some more armor weight. And actually, that gives me room for some more torpedo tubes as well. Maybe. Yeah, just a few more. But that just freed up a bunch more weight for armor. And we're going to be in super close, so most of this is going to come in the form of belt armor, which we're going to go to 30 inches. I think that ought to protect me. The extended belt armor will take up to 20. How high can we go on the conning tower? 50 inches, and it doesn't really change things a whole lot. 30 inches on the turret adds a ton of weight. Let's go down to 20. Turret top, we'll go 10. There aren't any secondaries, so that's not even a factor. We are going to need to protect the deck, at least some. I'm not going to do much with the deck extended. We're going to take our chances there. All right, I don't know if this is going to survive, but we're going to try it. Let's see what happens. All right, this might go really badly. I don't know. Oh, of course I'm going the other direction. And we've instantly put a bunch of torpedoes in the water. Probably with little chance of success. Let's see if we can start turning this thing. Look how slowly it's going to turn. I had this on 5 times speed. And it's still barely chucking along. They already hit my funnel. What the heck, man? Look at all the shells. It's like the 4th of July. I'm already down to 98%. So massive fires going on here. So he's firing HE at me. I guess he figures he can't penetrate anyway, so he might as well just start fires. He's already hit me 43 times. We need him to get in closer so he's hitting my belt and not my deck. Not exactly the most elegant looking battleship ever. Especially with that burned out funnel. Look at that. My tower's burned out too. Lovely. Down to 92% already. I've caused more damage than he's caused on me, even though he's got 8 times as many hits. What's he got? 16-inch guns. I don't think they want to get in any closer. They're still at 15 kilometers. I probably should have started it closer. He's hit me 147 times. Oh, we got a torpedo hit. That's impressive. Any more headed his way? This is the guy we've been aiming at. Down to 83%. I really need to get in closer. We're still trying to get turned that direction. I'm going to aim my torpedoes this way. Once they fire, I want to get more torpedoes in a big mass of targets instead of just on the guy out front. If I could take out 1 or 2 of them early on, I'll feel better about my chances. Alright, let's speed up. Another torpedo hit over here. A couple of shells landed. Oh, we're doing some pretty good damage on this guy. He's trying to get away now. See if we can land a couple more and finish him off. Oklahoma. Oh boy. Oh, we've switched over to this guy now. I'm down to just 9 knots. About ready to get some more torpedoes in the water here. get a little more aggressive with our torpedo launches. There we go. Alright, we'll try to finish off the Bainbridge before we go back after the Oklahoma. Oh, we sank one. Must have been torpedoes. Way back here. Dang. Didn't see that coming. One of the furthest ones from me. Doesn't have any noticeable damage. It must have been torpedoes. And we just fired another spread of torpedoes, so there's hopefully a chance we'll get some more that way. Down to 63% though. We're gonna have to do better. Alright, let's see if we can finish off the Oklahoma. I want to try and remove the number of guns that are firing on me. There we go. Arkansas there, Bainbridge there. The Iowa took some damage. Wow, I didn't realize how many of these I've actually hit with flooding damage. The problem is they're going to pump that out. That was the West Virginia that we sank. Got the Maine, the North Carolina, Indiana. We got torpedo hits on quite a few actually. I think we're about to sink the Oklahoma. North Carolina just detected my torpedoes. Just landed some more hits on the Oklahoma. Is that enough? Come on, baby. Let's finish them. Florida and Iowa are saying hi to each other here. Maybe I should be firing on them right now. It's hard to miss. Just want to finish the Oklahoma. Let's at least get our torpedoes headed this direction when we get a chance. Come on, baby. Still getting hits. We're just not quite finishing off Oklahoma. Come on. Man, I wish I had torpedoes flying in here right now. Alright, we're going to straighten out now. Man, Oklahoma doesn't want to die. Alright. I'm going to go for Florida just because she's the close target. See if we can be a little more efficient. We're down to half structural though. Hoping if I close the distance and keep this angle, it'll lower the amount of damage they can do to me. Because they'll start hitting my belt. Right now they're hitting my bow deck extended. I gotta stop with the deck shots. See if maybe we can get some torpedoes at the Indiana. There we go. Some nice shots on Florida. Good night. Now there goes a big spread of torpedoes. I've been hit 1,800 times. We're about to be able to get the 16s firing. Jeez. The good news is we're bringing down Florida fast, I hope. Jeez. Alright, I'm going to turn this way. He does have torpedoes. At least a few. Some underwater tubes. Came pretty close to me with that one. You guys are proving as tough to sink as I am. I can't imagine anybody would not have completely lost their minds by now if they were on the deck of the Württemberg. These aren't dinky shells coming at me either. These are, you know, these are 16-inch shells that are hitting. Nonetheless, we press on. Let's get some more torpedoes in the water at Oklahoma. Ironically, that's what sank Oklahoma historically. A bunch of torpedoes at Pearl Harbor. I have 50% damage instability to my ability to aim now. Taking 3,600 hits. It's not that this thing can't take a beating, I'm just not dishing out enough damage to compensate for it. Probably if I were taking on 6 or 7 of these things, I'd be able to do it. I think 10 was just too many. Or I needed to start out at a closer distance so I could sink more with torpedoes a little faster right off the bat. I think we've got a decent chance of hitting Oklahoma with a couple more torpedoes, though. Jeez. Just a steady stream. 4,100 hits now. They've landed on me. I've landed 134. Just can't seem to finish off the Florida. Same problem I had with Oklahoma, which I'm going to turn on as soon as I can finish Florida. Jeez. 4,500 hits now. Alright, I think we might have Florida. I think we've got them. Let's switch to Oklahoma. Get our guns to finish them off. We're taking out 2 now. What's the weight on these things? I know the displacement. These are 105,000 ton ships that I'm facing. There's a torpedo hit. So I'm facing over 1 million tons of battleship. Maybe that'll be the name of this video. Something to do with, can I sink 1 million tons with one battleship? Good night. 5,800 hits now. I can't believe I haven't taken down Oklahoma. Alright. Let's get torpedoes aimed at the Indiana next. Let's go where it's a little quieter for a minute. He's at a tough angle now. It's interesting to watch the firing from here that's going into the Württemberg. Oh, that might be enough. Nope. Can't seem to cause enough flooding damage is the problem. We need to penetrate these center compartments. Alright, I think we got them. There it is. We got both of those center compartments. Oklahoma's done. Actually, no, let's go after Bainbridge now, because they're over there, that way. Indiana. Indiana's the next one in line. We'll have to turn our turrets as far. We'll get torpedoes after them, too. Jeez. We're down to just 6 kilometers. I might be able to get a quick kill here. He's hit me 8,700 times. $9,200. Is it really going up that fast? Oh, there's a torpedo. Darn it. That hurt. Come on, I need a big ammo detonation on one of these guys at close range. He's getting ahead of the torpedoes. Down to 31%. I'm going at 8 knots. And I've taken 11,000 hits. Another torpedo. Darn it. Not a thing I can do about that. I have no ability to maneuver. Plus, I'm not spotting them until they're right about to hit me. Flooding and damage instability is just killing my ability to aim right now. Try and get some torpedoes on the North Carolina. Come on, Indiana's close. I just need a little more flooding damage. Problem is she's going away from me now. It's gonna make it that much harder to hit. In fact, I think at this point, the range I'm at, I'm better off going for somebody close. It's going to take some time to get these turrets turned around though. Illinois is 6.8 kilometers away. Oh, there's another torpedo. That's a killer. I think I bit off more than I could chew this time. Not for lack of trying. I've been hit 16,000 times. I definitely built this thing to take a beating. I've only landed 222 hits, but I've caused more damage. Man, I'm going 7 knots. I sank the Illinois. It was a well-placed torpedo that did the trick there. Nice. For all the big guns I've got, it really is the torpedoes that are doing the damage. and get some torpedoes on the Bainbridge. Alright, back to the other side with torpedoes. I'm going to switch our guns focus to the Iowa. Oh, we got the Iowa. That was torpedoes. Beautiful. So we've sank, what, 4 of them now? We've got Indiana, Bainbridge, North Carolina, Maine, and Arkansas left. So 5. I'm down to 12% structural. Indiana detected torpedoes. I wonder if there's any chance I can hit them. Nah, they're coming straight at him. Oh. Yeah, he's just gonna miss it. That was close. Burtenberg's down to 11%. We might get the Bainbridge here. Oh yeah, we just landed some real big hits there. I don't know if it'll be enough to cause the flooding damage we want, though. Yep, there we go. Alright, Indiana, you're next. Again. Down to 10%. That's actually a good spread of torpedoes I've got heading at him. That might be enough to get him. Yep, I think it is. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start turning my guns around now. Because we've only got 3 left, but they're all far away is the problem. So it looks like I'm going to get 7 of them. Yeah, Indiana, you're taking 3 of them. That's going to do you in. Because that's going to flood every compartment. Or it should. Oh, yeah, there's an ammo detonation. That'll do it. All right. You know, if you took a 125,000 ton battleship out versus 10 with the same level of technology, 10 battleships that have 105,000 tons each, and you lost that one battleship but took out 8 of the 10, well, 7 of the 10, I think your Navy would consider that a great success. 8%. We're still hanging on. Here's the thing. These guys, I mean, they're still good on 16-inch shells, but they are getting low. And actually, Arkansas is almost out. I might outlast him if I could just avoid getting hit too many more times. I just don't know if I can. Yeah, see, I think if I had started closer, I could have won this thing. I'm just not sure it's possible now. I've been hit 21,000 times. Now granted, a lot of those were 8-inch shells, but a ton of them were 16s. I blocked 18,000 of them, 2,000 more were ricochets, 921 partial penetration. I've been hit by 5 torpedoes. Alright, so I've been hit by... what is that? 12,000 total 16-inch shells? No, that's the damage. So it's 9,000 shells for 3,200 damage. Oh, that can't be right. That's how many. The first number is the damage. 9,000 damage from 3,200 shells. I've been hit by now 3,300 16-inch shells. Maybe that's the narrative of this one. Battleship survives 3,300 16-inch shells. Hits. And 5 torpedoes. I think I'm pretty much dead in the water though. I'm down to 5%. I might get the North Carolina if I could just land a couple more good shots. How many shells? He's only got 42 16-inch shells left. How many has Maine got? Maine's got 129. That's the problem. Let's get some torpedoes at the Maine. What are you going to do now, North Carolina? Here's the thing. I'm going to turn my guns on the Maine because North Carolina is no longer a threat to sink me. They are out of everything but 6-inch shells and a few torpedoes. So Maine's the target now. And they're down to only 66 shells. If we can just hang on long enough for him to run out. All right, he's got 21 left. Don't sink me. Oh wait, who's this? I forgot about the Arkansas. He's out too, so Maine's the only one with any 16-inch shells left, and he's down to 9. He's out. Nobody can hurt me. Not unless they get close enough for torpedoes. Alright, let's skip ahead a little bit here. Alright, I think we've got a chance with torpedoes here. Maine's coming right into a couple of my torpedoes. I think we're going to get 2 hits. I don't know if that'll be enough. most of our damage has been caused structurally rather than flooding. I don't think we're going to get enough flooding. Okay, there we go. That helped. And another torpedo going to hit right here. We might have enough now, structurally. Or flooding. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be flooding that's going to finish them. Yep. Main's done. That leaves us 2. Here's the problem, though. I'm now getting low on my shells as well. Did I lose the North Carolina? I think I did. Arkansas hasn't taken any damage, and I think the North Carolina is out of range. I don't even see her anymore. Alright, we're tearing up Arkansas fast. North Carolina, I think, is probably gone. But we got the Arkansas. North Carolina was pretty heavily damaged already. And she just came back in range. We're actually going to do this. I cannot believe this actually worked out. Kind of thing I'll keep in the back of my mind for campaigns is that a ship like this can actually take out 10 top-of-the-line, 105,000-ton battleships. Crazy expensive, yes. But worth it. Because very rarely would I run into a fleet that was only made up of these. Of course, I'd need more speed than 15 knots. I would need some more range on it. So I'd have to reduce some of that weight. And I'd have to protect it with torpedo bulge and probably some secondaries. Maybe what I would do in that case would be to remove the 16s altogether. Of course, I'd have to, as Germany, go with a regular tower too. Just go with the 18-inch guns. Go with some secondaries. But I think we're about to finish off North Carolina. I've got a few torpedoes left, not many. Structurally, she's in pretty bad shape. There we go, down to 10%. A couple more hits will do it. I landed a total of 501 16-inch. Oh no, that's how many he's hit on me. I've landed 243 18-inch shells for 18,000 damage. Average penetration 35 inches. Hoping it's not going to take much more. There's 3 more big hits. We just got to start getting some flooding across the bottom of this thing. I think that'll happen faster than trying to take her out structurally. Well, maybe not. We're down to 5% structurally now. Got her on the broadside now, so hopefully we can get more shells landing quicker. There she is. I landed 2 hits that did just the right amount of damage. It was still showing 5%, but for some reason it said that was it. So hope you enjoyed that. That was just something a little goofy that I thought I'd try out. Drop a like if you would. Leave a comment. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.